I grew up, I was very shy, very awkward. I didn't own a pair of gym shoes until I was 16 because I used to think they were ugly. And I was this like super skinny girl. But yeah, I never actually really quite fit in, even though people were like semi nice. It's like we never quite clicked. And that was really hard for me because I never understood why, and I desperately just wanted friends and I wanted to fit in. And I never really just clicked. I'm 5 years older than my brother is. So when I turned 16, I got my license and he used to do boxing. So I had to drive him to boxing practice. So being the older sibling, I think most older siblings can relate. When we get our licenses, it's our job to take our younger siblings to wherever they have to go to help our parents out. So I used to have to take him to boxing. So I would drive him to boxing. And then when I would go, it was only an hour. So I would just sit there, like, hang out, do homework, whatever. And then when he was ready, we would leave. And then one day, his boxing coach, she's like, "Why don't you work out with us?" And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah." So I was like, "Okay." So the next time I went and I worked out. I wasn't very good, but that's okay. But I still did it, right? And afterwards, I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I'm like, I just felt really great. That's the only thing. I didn't do it to the whole getting in shape part or getting fit part wasn't even on my radar. It's just the fact that somebody invited me to do something. I was like, "Oh, I feel included," first off. And B, afterwards, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I feel really great." I just felt lighter and I was happy because you get the endorphin rush after you work out and all of that. So I continued to go.